And then this one, I wanted to address because I remembered seeing this message back, 5 months ago. And it, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it definitely hit me. It hit me in a negative way. What's up, everybody? I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna do my best this year, starting today, starting this month, to be a little bit more accountable in making sure that I stay more involved with the community. So today we're going to do a live we're going to go through my channel and we're going to try and answer any comments or um, everything community related to the YouTube channel. We're going to try and tackle a bunch of that kind of stuff live. And I'm going to try and do this once every month just to make sure that I do stay active and alive for all of you who are following me. Okay, so first off, I just wanted to give a shout on my poll that I recently just put up. The question was, for those who are subscribed to my channel, are you a professional, a hobbyist, an aspiring artist slash student, or other? And currently, I've only have one vote and one like. So hopefully there are others who see this video who will interact with this a little bit more. And in the future, I would love to do more polls to kind of get more information and just kind of do some fun stuff with the community. And okay, so that's that. Let's go to the community tab. Let's take a look at some of these comments. I'm not going to. There'll be some that I might edit out, right? Because whatever, right? But we will try and keep this as professional as possible here. I just thought this would be just kind of a fun video. Arnold is crap. God, I miss Mental Ray. Um, I don't. I'm just gonna thumbs up, and I'm going to say, uh, that is a that is a that is an opinion, and I respect it. Okay, so we're going to reply to that one. Okay, I was having the same issue with the checkboard not showing on in my viewport as soon as I turned off use default material. It worked. I'm using Maya 2024. Thank you. I can't believe that this is still an issue that is happening in Maya, and this video is actually is doing so well for me because the issue still happens. So I'm gonna say, thank you for sharing. Uh, the video is still helpful today. Um, Still helpful today. Okay, so we're gonna reply to that. And again, I hope that this encourages others who do follow me to leave comments because I do read these, and because of these monthly videos now, I want to make sure that you see that I do read these. I do want to reply to them. What I find really hard to do is dividing the horse shape into quads and triangles. So they're talking about this chess set piece here. I just realized that my head is covering the thumbnail. So maybe I need to squeeze this. Maybe I need to move this over to move it over there instead. So that it's a little bit easier for y'all to see. Yeah, like that is you are not wrong. The horse shape is the most difficult out of the chess chess set. Maybe in the future, I will revisit this tutorial. Okay. Oh, video game. I had to turn on CC to get what you were saying. Okay. My English. I need to rewatch this video to see if I'm not articulating my words good enough or if I'm stuttering. So yeah, you know what? Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. I will go back to rewatch this video to see where I can improve. Okay, awesome. Please make tutorial how to texture the surface on the seams because the texture will look unmatched. So I think what they're trying to say here is that sorry, is that it's going to have like a seam, right? And I guess as a new 3D artist, cylinders are quite tough to unwrap and then to texture. So this is fair. Thank you for the feedback. And I agree. This is a difficult thing to tackle, and I will consider a tutorial video to show how to resolve this in the near future. Okay, I also need to make down some notes, right? So, because I think that's like a lot of this stuff is actually pretty legit. Okay, so things to do. I need to go back to do. I need to go back and rewatch. Go back and rewatch. Go back and rewatch Meshi AI free plan review. Is there a quick way for me to just take this video? I wish that there was a way for me to just quickly like click on this video to to get like a link to it so that way I don't have to like go back and take a look at this. Comments. There was a comment about not being able to understand what I was saying. Okay. Okay, and then there was another one. Okay, there we go. You making a tutorial video on texturing cylinders, cylinder shapes to avoid seams. So that's another really good one. And again, we will improve on this process in as we continue to do them. Okay, me trying to do a single 3D asset, realistic, and I must pay $22 USD for a single photo. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't fully understand. Okay, I think all I can really say is, yeah, that's unfortunate, and it is pricey, I think is what I'm gonna say. Thanks for the comment. Yeah, it is pricey. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it as simple as that. Could you do a video talking about your work on PVZ? This is a really good one, and I've read this a while back. This person, has 98,000 subscribers too, which is crazy. Like I would love to, but there's just the reality is there's it's called an NDA, and yeah, I need to be careful with this. I would love to, but unfortunate due to NDAs, I am not allowed to share much about my work on the PVZ games. And then I'll just do like a sad face, just so that they know that I'm human, Okay. There we go. Starts at 56 seconds. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for adding that bookmark. Just thanking everybody. Let's see here. And I should probably cut this off at some point. I will cut this off. I'll go through these for I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. And it's especially because this is the first time. It's always better to iterate, do short bursts, iterate on the process, and then continue to get better at it in the future. I just hope that this kind of gets the community, revived a little bit, seeing that I'll be kind of doing more of this kind of stuff in the future. Do anybody know why in Marmoset Toolbag 5, increasing sample count in bake output section doesn't do anything anymore, which results in alias seam borders? It worked perfectly fine in Marmoset Toolbag 3. I checked multiple times, the same mesh with the same settings. It presents in both high poly to low poly baking without bevel shader and with it. So unfortunately, I don't know this. So I'm just going to say, unfortunately, I do not know the answer to this one. Maybe when I spend more time in Marmoset Toolbag 5 and I see the issue, I can reply back. Right? Something like that. This type of thing is why I hated going from TrueSpace to Blender. TrueSpace, I don't even know what TrueSpace is. Things that you can do in 3 clicks in TrueSpace takes a bunch of clicks back and forth in Blender. The layout is so scattered and disjointed. In TrueSpace, you just right click on the icon to create a torus, and it brings up that primitive properties where you can edit its size and poly count. Left click makes it to those specifications. I hear your struggles. I've experienced the same thing with when switching from Maya to Blender. Every software always tries to do something different. I am curious, have you stuck with Blender? Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that. And I know there's so many comments that I've left unchecked, and again, I'm so sorry, and I'm trying to make up for it now. Okay, this modifier is so bad compared to what my symmetrical tool enables. It's like trash software. I seriously think it's not made for actual modeling. How about 20 years of open source development and they can't get a freaking symmetry visualization or soft selection in place? This is an old video. 2.8. What is Blender at right now? I don't even remember what Blender's at, but 2.8. This is an old video. I feel like things have improved. I could be wrong. Again, I haven't jumped back into Blender in a very long time. I feel you. On this one. I feel like Blender continues to improve over time, and I hope these two features has gone better since 2.8. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we will, okay, let's do 2 more, and then we will call it for today in terms of like community check-in, with the community check-in video here. You are a lifesaver. I couldn't figure out how to do this until now. Removing unused materials or textures. I don't even know if this is still relevant in the new Blender. But I appreciate you leaving a comment. And I am glad this helped. Boom. Okay. Okay, last one. Let's do one more, and then we'll... Oh, okay. You know what? I will address this one too. Hold on. Give me a second on that one. Can't believe this bug is still here in 2025. This is what a new scene set to meters orthographic view bug workaround. Okay, interesting. Can't believe this bug is still here in 2025. How have they not fixed this? I'm working on a game where everything is in meters and it's pretty damn annoying to have to remember to change it every time I make a new scene instead of leaving it default. I feel you on this one. I literally, by habit, now always change the settings. 2 meters. 2 meters every time I create a new scene. Okay, and then this one I wanted to address because I remembered seeing this message back, 5 months ago. And it I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it definitely hit me. It hit me in a negative way because it made me realize that like I kind of like it's on me why this channel hasn't grown, the past many years. And I think this was just kind of like a truth bomb that kind of like hit me pretty hard. And I don't want to take this in a negative way. I want to take this in more of a positive way. Like this is someone just trying to tell me that like, hey, like this is on you if you want to build up this channel, but guess what? No one listens to you. No one cares about your channel. So do something about it. So I'm using it. I'm trying to use this comment as a motivator and not something that's gonna kick me down. Okay, so I'm actually gonna thumbs it up. I'm gonna love it, and I'm just gonna say thank you so much for the kick in the butt that I need to grow and improve on my channel. Like just something like that, right? And so, so I thank here before the end, for giving me that comment. You know, it was a comment that yeah, it hit closer to home than I think I would have wanted it to, but I think, I need to be thankful for everybody who's putting in the time to just even say things and comment on the channel. But yeah, so that's gonna be a wrap for today's quick video on just like, I don't know what to call this yet. I think for the time being I might just call it like community updates or community sync up or something like that. And yeah, hopefully you guys will see this more. I am cooking up a brand new project that I'll be sharing very, very soon. I already recorded the intro video to it. I just need to go in and edit it and then post that up. But yeah, so that'll be coming out as well. And yeah, definitely, you know, be ready. There's going to be a lot of content that's going to be coming out for the next few weeks. And yeah, hopefully y'all will join me for the ride. Take care.